see what's up.
Best of freestyle? Damn, that'd be dope, bro.
Do a little free verse or something.
Special here on the Taco Tuesday. Yeah. ¿Qué pasa, raza? It's your camarada. You know it's the hella paisa. And we back again for another spicy interview podcast here on the most spiciest podcast show in the Nickel
Hello.
9. Central Valley, St. Calma, represent hard, bro. It's the Taco Tuesday podcast show. Let's go. Tonight, we got a very special guest. And sorry for moving my mic right now. I made a weird noise. It sounded terrible. Apologize. Fuck, it sounded so yo gacho, güey. Very special guest. I don't know why I ruined this intro for my boy right now. But my boy right here don't need much of an intro, you know what I mean? He don't really need to be introduced, because if you don't know his face or his voice by now, y'all missing out. Y'all give it up for my boy, for sure. I love interviewing this guy because I've done it before. Give it up for my boy, KO Konsept. Let's go. Hey, my boy. Otra vez, güey. I appreciate you sliding through, man. I love the whole vibe you bring whenever you're around, man. Your music,
yes, sir.
Who you are. So I couldn't wait to get you out here, my boy.
Sir, of course,
yeah, and
bro.
there's Pacificos on the table for you. I brought you Pacificos. Okay. I think the last time we were here, I was like, you know what I mean? I think he liked the Pacificos, so I'm gonna bring him through again.
Yes, sir. Those shits were smacking. I'm gonna get them for the people.
Yee, Pacificos, we in here.
Hello.
Yeah, shout out to everybody on Konsept live right now. He's on Instagram going live. For anybody who was on the last episode when we did the whole Thanksgiving and trying to call my friends who did not answer, it was embarrassing.
Damn,
so,
you should have called me, nigga. I would have answered.
We talked. That's why you were on the episode. Remember when you were, you know?
On Thanksgiving?
No, I think it was for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
See,
it was like the Friendsgiving episode.
I thought you said Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But yeah, we talked on there, and so for y'all who tuned in, the last episode we had Konsept on the screen. We're talking to him through the. No, you good. Está buena, ¿no, güey?
Está buena la cosa.
Hey, man, like again, man, I wanna thank you for pulling through, man. Cause definitely, you know, this is a spot where I like to interview not only my favorite artists, as you can see, he's here, but definitely someone who's making a lot of noise and been doing it for a while in the Central Valley, bro. Cause
right on, bro.
you're definitely more beyond than talented, you know. For some people, they have talent, but they ain't really, doing anything. You know what I mean? It's more of a special thing that you're bringing to. I mean, you're one of them, man. You have it, as they say. You know what I mean? So
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let's get into this interview podcast. For all the people who are watching who are huge fans of Konsept, people who support Day One, y'all just know him behind the music. You know what I mean? Listening to rap. Whether it's the lyrics, the singing, you know what I mean. But here on the podcast, we get to know him a little bit more. Yes, you know, get to know his story more about who he is and who he was growing up, how he got into music, and just what is he up to today. You know what I mean? Because he's staying active like you always do, bro. Yes, I'm happy to always see you dropping new shit, and you know what I mean. It's dope, bro. That's all I gotta say. It's beyond dope. So
I appreciate you.
Yeah, bro. Let's get into it.
You already know we go way back, like
way back, fool.
Like since the battle days, like when we did the song battling and fucking.
Bruh, there's so many memories we got from. Fuck.
I battled your brother. You battled your brother.
Yeah, we battled too.
Yeah,
but now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, on the 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. We
even just fucking around, we would just battle, fool. We would be at ciphers and
that's real.
We would just start freestyling, and you would say something, and I'll go. You know what I mean? So, we've definitely been doing it for a long time, bro. And for y'all who don't know, man, we were practically kids, man, because we're. You're younger than me, but I was still like fucking 18, 19, you were probably like 16, 17.
Yeah, I was like 15, bro.
Yeah, bro, and I was like...
I was little, and then your brother was even little.
Yeah, little.
But that nigga was tall, though.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, I battled him before he got tall.
Yeah, before puberty, yeah.
That's it.
When he still had the little kid voice.
It was like, I remember, your mom? His voice was literally like that, and then I went and peeped on his Instagram, and I went to like see how he's doing, you know?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's just, hey, I'm right here. I was like, this, bro, that's wild.
Yeah, that's one funny thing about people who know Cali since back in the days or watching him and
Shout
knew
out
who
to
he
Cali
is.
Kid, bro.
Yeah, what up, Cali?
He still goes by Cali Kid?
He does, yeah. I told him he just needs to flip it.
Shout out to my guy, Cali.
Yeah, I was like, you need to be Kid Cali now, bro.
Oh, Kid Cali.
That'd be dope, huh? Or that Kid Cali, like his Instagram.
I think you should just roll with Cali.
Yeah, or just Cali. That's right. I was like,
I mean, look at Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has always been Lil Wayne. He never changes. So maybe Cali Kid still works. Like you said, Kid Cali might work.
Yeah, but I think there's a radio rapper by that name.
Kid Cali?
You think he's like from SoCal?
Really?
Yeah, like LA area. There's a Kid Ink, but I mean, Kid Cali's a whole different thing. Anyway, let's talk enough about Cali. Fool. We're here to talk about Konsept, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, for everybody who don't know Konsept's music, y'all need to go fucking hear that right now while you're listening to this interview. Just keep it low, that way you guys can hear the story. All right, bro, let's get into this interview because I do have questions for you, and I know a lot of the people who are watching want to know more about you. I kind of know the story. You know, I mean, we've done this before, but unfortunately, you know, certain things happen on the YouTubes and it got removed. But other than that, that's what we hear, man. Other than that, there I go with the other than that. All right, bro, let's get into this. Can I get a Pacifico though? Oh no, I still have Ocho.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, there's one right there. Here, look, we'll put it right here. Anyways.
Y la otra es tuya. Las dos son tuyas, güey. They're both yours, just so you know.
Well, look, I got one right here. So 1, 2.
Let's go. Cheers.
Hello.
Okay, all right. First pregunta, my boy. So, tell us pretty much where you from, bro. Where you from, bro?
I am from a itty bitty little town, but still it goes down.
Yeah.
Called Porterville, California.
Yeah, Porterville.
Like, probably 45 minutes south of Fresno.
Yeah.
And about like an hour north of Bakersfield. So right smack dab in the little middle.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. It's I will say when I was growing up there was a little bit of music culture, like you know what I mean, with the battling and shit. There was a little bit, but it was more like if you were in that circle, you were in that circle and you knew it. But if you didn't, it wasn't like super big. Like as far as like LA and the Bay goes, there's not like a super big culture there.
Yeah. Well, I noticed it.
But,
from being from a farther city, you know what I mean? I noticed it, so.
But aside from that, I mean, I'm from Porterville, bro, born and raised. I moved to Tulare about like fucking 10 years ago, and then fucking after that, I kept going back and forth from Tulare to Visa. Shout out to Visalia and Tulare.
And this is you as a kid?
No, like a little older. Like,
okay.
I mean, as a kid, I stayed there. I was there the whole time. Like,
okay.
Middle school, elementary, middle school, high school. I was there the whole time. I fucking, you know, ran around. I was smart as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I even had, like, English teachers pull me to the side and be like, yo, bro, like, when you're in class and you write an essay, you're literally one of the best students. Like, I had a teacher tell me at Porterville High School, he's like, man, like, how can you write this and then you just don't show up? And I'm like, at the time I was a knucklehead, so I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like just brushing him off. I didn't really listen to him.
Yeah.
And he was just like, how the fuck can you do this and you just don't even try to prove yourself or show yourself? And I was just like, whatever, blah, blah. So anyways, it was like, I was already at a young age already showing that I could do something. Like, not to the point where it was like just me, but to the point where somebody from the outside would hear, whether it was writing, like I said, it was an essay, and it was my English teacher.
So your writing was already on point since the beginning,
And when I was little, I actually did start like randomly writing in like a diary.
Okay.
Not a diary, but it was just a notebook.
Okay.
But I would just write in it, like, before I tried to rhyme, I just would write it. I would just write shit. I don't know why the fuck I did it. I just did it. I think it was like ventilation. And
so you were kind of like venting pretty much?
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's why I'm big on the ventilation. You
know,
ventilation 1,
hard,
ventilation
bro.
part 2, ventilation
Y'all peep
part
that.
2.
Y'all peep that.
Yes, sir. Those songs are all out right now. You can peep them on all digital.
The video is hard as fuck, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Bro. Ventilation 2, you talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah, I know. That's
I'll watch
Manny
that.
Flores.
Yeah.
Manny Flores. Shout out to the boy Manny Flores. Right now, I got to throw it in. Shout out to Bars on Wheels. We about to go over there tomorrow.
Let's go.
We about to go over there tomorrow.
It's going to be fun, bro. I can't wait to my about.
Me and this nigga about to be fucking getting little footage, little cameos and everything. So it's
Yep.
going to be lit. It's going to be beautiful.
Yep. Freestyling.
It'll be a vibe. Yes, sir. I'm going to get into freestyle shit.
Yep.
I probably won't battle. I don't know. It depends on how I feel.
Let's see how we feel. Yeah.
We'll see.
Even
maybe I'll battle, maybe not. But I'm for sure getting there. If there's like an open freestyle cipher, I'm gonna jump in that bitch.
Let's go.
And then I know it's a surprise. That's the thing that's cool about their shit is that it's a surprise on the call outs for the performances.
Oh shit.
Like I hit him up and I was like, "Yo, whoop de whoop," like.
Yeah, like what's going on?
He's like, "Nah, bro, I like to work like on surprises," and I was like, "This fool," and he's like, "Nah, but you want to come." I'm just telling you that. He's like, I'm just tell you, you need to pull up. You're gonna be happy you did. And so pretty much, I feel like he was telling me without telling me.
Yeah.
Call me. So we're in a fucking,
I've been talking to him too. He's a super cool guy, bro.
Manny Flores?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. He is cool, bro.
Like one of those high vibe dudes, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Like you'll have him around.
Entity.
Yeah.
Beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You feel.
You want people like that with the music?
Yeah.
Like you want people like that.
He reminds me of my boy P, Padilla Sounds, my engineer.
There you go.
He reminds me of him, bro. Like, just, right when you meet him, you're just like, I like you.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? Like,
exactly.
For some reason, you're just like, man.
There's not a lot of people like that, but when you come around them, it's like you kind of know already that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's going on with this? Oh, it's still.
It just sometimes the fucking screen turns off because if you don't touch her, she kind of feels left out, and so she'll come back up.
So she turns off.
Yeah. So you got to turn her back on. Yeah.
That's how my screen is. My monitor literally went out, and I was hella mad, bro. It was like a little 20-inch monitor doing all my shit on it. Like the past 3 albums I dropped were all on that monitor, and then fucking it went out.
Just took a shit one day.
And I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like hitting my wife because she was doing schooling on it. I'm like, what the fuck you do? It's like, you're tripping. I didn't do shit. It's been glitching. And I'm like, nah. And I was like, damn, this shit won't turn back on. Usually you shake the little mouse a little bit and then it turn back on.
Yeah.
Fuck, no, it didn't turn on. So I was like, fuck. And I looked to the side. Literally, bro. I looked to the side and I'm like, I got this whole ass fucking 50-inch TV right here that I'm not even using. Let me plug that bitch in and see if it works. Then I'll know for sure if it's a monitor or if it's a bigger internal issue. And because I run off of a Mac Mini.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shout out to the Mac Minis.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers.
I've been hearing a lot about them.
That shit works.
I think Callie was trying to get one.
Now they got trash cans. They call them trash cans.
Yeah.
They're bigger.
Yeah.
So it holds a lot more RAM and all that shit. But
the one you got is perfect though.
I use that, bro, and it does everything. I dropped the cigarette 2 times already. I think I know who you got yours from. How many times I dropped this shit before I smoke it? Now I'm playing. But yeah, fucking. So I plugged that bitch in, and I was like, damn, this shit's way. I flipped in my whole shit.
Your track was that big.
Yeah,
you can see your bars,
shit, bro. I can see the waves. Now when I try to match a fucking hook and try to repaste the hook, it's nothing. It's right there. I see it right there.
Fucking all the engineers know what we're talking about, even artists.
Yeah. Some people won't. My bad. I should switch it up into more layman terms.
Now everybody who's on here is learning as well, and people who want to learn. Everybody knows that this is where we influence, motivate. You know what I mean? Anybody who's been chasing whatever dream they're chasing, whether it's music and food or clothes, tattoos, whatever the fuck it is, bro. We here to support that 100%. We with y'all, you know what I mean?
Not to cut the shit off, but I do have to get this in here.
Let's go.
Before I forget. Shout to my boy Il Melly.
Yeah.
And shout to the whole squad that they got the flood season. Shout to all them, because they flooded me with the whole 30-pack of beats, bro.
Damn. Where they from? Fresno, huh?
Okay, they're from different places.
Oh, okay, they're different areas. Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's from Fresno.
Okay.
He's on the live right now.
Hey, what up?
Fix it. Let me know, bro. I'll correct myself if I'm not wrong, but I will say I feel like he's from Fresno. I'm not. A lot
of talent in Fresno, bro.
100% positive.
It could be Fresno.
But yeah, me and you know Fresno of all people. So
yeah.
Fuck, we're battling that bitch forever.
Yeah, we know everybody.
Shout to FTK. Shout to fucking Shamrock, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Sam, the boy. Yes, sir. So yeah, I had to get that out the way real quick.
Now shout out to y'all, man. Yeah.
Club season, we got a lot of shit coming. They may or may not be on the new From Cali with Love album. We could get on that. We'll talk about it when you deal with the question. I'm sure you got a little question.
Definitely.
So we'll get to that.
Now that we got Porterville in the building, representing Porterville 559. I mean, I want to say a little bit about Porterville too, just so for people who want to know more on my side. Being from Cutler Rossi, we would always see as like Porterville, like the town that was popping when it came to hip hop too, as well. Because for a while it was only Fresno, but then when it came to Porterville,
so besides Fresno, y'all were like
Porterville, yeah, and it was dope too because it's closer for us. I mean, we're from Cutler, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we would go out there and we're like, damn, this shit's popping. And then when we seen your battle, the first one when you battled the R.I.P. Nestor.
Oh shit! Rest in peace, my boy. That was my boy. You know what's crazy though?
Yeah.
Is that we battled, but bro, before that was my homie, bro. Like I mean, we're still homies after.
Yeah.
But like, bro, like
that was your boy before y'all battled.
Shout out to my cousin Ov Hova. Follow him on Instagram. It's Ov 0HVE.
Let's go.
And anyways, man, one time, bro, we started at the west side of town, and there was this fool named Javier. I want to say it's ATW Records that he runs right now. Shout to them. If not, shout to them, but shout to Javier. And he was going to record us, right? And so we dipped on, there's like this big old canal that runs all the way in the middle of Porterville.
Okay.
So we mobbed that bitch, bro, to go to his house. And then when we crossed the bridge, I think it's J Street Bridge, we crossed that shit, and I remember we got chased by a dog and everything, bro. We were hella young, like super young, bro. Like probably like fucking 17 type shit.
Damn.
And
you guys were kids, yeah.
So we were running from the dog, and then fucking thank God we finally find the place. We finally find the full spot. And we go over there, and we fucking go and record a couple records. Nothing ever happened with them, but we thought we were doing big shit. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Oh man, with somebody huge. So fucking we did that, and fucking I remember that was the first time I got introduced to somebody that made me dub the whole song. Cause typically, like, you know, working with Absurd.
Yeah.
He showed me to do the end of the verse, or not the verse, but the bar.
Okay.
Do the end of the bar and accentuate it, not do the whole thing, but then it's like it depends on your quality or whatever.
Yeah.
So then the engineer does his thing, and he cuts you off and just puts it on the end, but he has you do the whole verse. So I was like, what the fuck? Why I got to say the whole verse again? And fucking, so we did it, you know. But man, bro, fucking. My boy Nestor, bro. I remember sitting in his room and listening to just to get inspiration. You know, you listen to your favorite artist.
Yeah.
And he showed me that Tech 9 song that he did, and it sounds like he's on the phone.
Oh shit!
And it's like, fuck, what song is it, bro? I can't remember.
I can't believe it was Tech 9. I thought you were gonna say something totally different.
No, it was Tech 9, bro, and it was like that fucking. I don't even want to try to blurt it out, but it was like. That one song that he has, it's like fucking, it sounds like he's on the phone. Like they overdid the filter. You could tell he was still new. You know what I mean? They were still new.
It was probably on Vintage Tech, because Vintage Tech is the one where he does some shit on the phone.
But
yeah,
bro, we were listening to that, and fucking, we got inspired. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting in his apartment. I think it was at the Park View Apartments. Shout out to the Park View Apartments. Shout out to Villa Robles, all that shit. But, we were right there listening and trying to get inspiration. Like, I really kicked it with that nigga Nestor, bro, a lot. Like, we really kicked it. We were boys.
Yeah.
And fucking,
So how did the battle come around?
The battle came because Absurd set up the Assault and Battling.
Uh-huh.
And so he set us up at the park, at Veterans Park. Shout out to Veterans Park, right there by the helicopter.
Yeah, I remember that.
We did a little battle and fucking... I remember I had a couple little haters in the crowd. Like, I remember fucking going to school and motherfuckers like, oh, you sound whack, man. Why you even rap? Like, just trying to be haters on me. And fucking, I gassed their homie. Like, that was their homie from their hood and everything. And fucking, I gassed him. Like, I mean, you know, if Nestor was still here to this day, he'd fucking give me the respect and he'd tell me, like, yo, bro, you know, obviously, like, you can see it. It's still out on YouTube.
Yep.
Rest in peace to my boy, though. That was my
R.I.P. Nestor, bro. Yeah.
And fucking.
You did, well, you did, yeah, R.I.P., man.
Yeah.
You did something in that battle, bro, that I remember me and Callie were watching it.
Yeah.
And we were like, what's the word? Like, we were like,
Baffled?
bro, because we were just like, what the fuck? Like, who is this kid?
Yeah.
And not just that, it's the fact that you're local and we're just the type of people, even still to this day. I think that's why people like you, who I'm really fans of music, it's like, I can't believe you're from the same area I am.
Yeah.
But you're just beyond, like, if you're not supposed to be from here. I don't know if that makes sense. You know
No,
what I mean?
it does. I know what you mean. Because
Yeah, like you're another planet.
I went to Neighborhood Watch, and I've recorded over there. Shout out to my homegirl BP. She goes by Baby Seal. You follow her on Instagram. Follow her on all platforms. She does a lot of music. She's going hard right now. She did a Certified Lover Girl, a flip on the fucking Drake.
Drake's, okay.
And she was on billboards and everything, bro. She did little billboards and all that. She had a little promo run. And anyways, fucking... so I was in the studio. We were working. Me and her were working.
Uh-huh.
And shout to Neighborhood Watch. Let's
go.
And fucking the boy Felix, he was like, is this a feature? And she's like, nah, it's Con. It's right here. He's right here. He's all, what the fuck? He's all, hey, bro, like, how do I not know who you are? Like, you sound good. Like, why do you sound this good and I don't know who you are? And I was like, bro, I've been trying to do this shit. And he's like, he tells me straight up, he's like, you don't work, right? Like, you do this full time? I was like, nah, bro. It was years back, so I was like, at the time, I was like, nah, bro, I work at Target. And he's all, shut the fuck up. I was like, nah, for real, bro, I work at Target. And he's like, bro, he's all, look, you're dope as fuck, bro. Like, your sound is dope. This is rough right here. And if you sound like this, he's like, I'm not going to ride your nuts any longer. He's all, but I've had, like, NBA Youngboy. I've had people like NLE Choppa in my studio. And, you know, he's like, I had to do some things to their mix, to their production. Yeah. And if I sent this off by itself, he's like, bro, people would still be, like, in awe about it. He's like, so all I'm going to say is just keep going. Keep fucking going, bro. And I was like, damn, I appreciate that. And I was just looking at it like, I was hella hype off it because it was like, damn, bro, this motherfucker really just eats off this shit. And he's fucking giving me props.
Was this in L.A. or something?
Yeah, it was in L.A. It was at Neighborhood Watch. It's in L.A. It's a studio. It's super big. Yeah. If you look it up on Instagram, you'll see it. It's hella big.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I think I've seen that logo all the time.
Yeah, and fucking he was just, for him to tell me that, I just took it like, damn, bro, okay, I'm not whack. You know what I mean? Like, you know how, like...
You needed him to tell you that, though?
What happened?
Oh, you needed him to tell you that?
No, it wasn't that. It was just like, you always know you're dope. You got to be
I think it's important when people like that tell you it's
like
different.
When somebody is on a different level.
Yeah.
Like, also, too, that fool just did Sunflower Part 2. You know Sunflower Part 1 that was on the Spider-Verse?
Oh, yeah.
Sunflower with Ray Shremmer. And,
he mixed that shit?
Sway Lee and fucking... Post Malone, okay, so that's part 1, but he did part 2 for Sway Lee. Damn. So he has credits on that. And fucking, I mean, if we talking engineers, shout to my boy A-Trap, Anthony Burnell. He's fucking got credits on Victory Lap. He has a lot of big credits. So, and that fool's from Porterville.
Oh yeah,
Anthony
I think you remember.
Burnell.
Yeah,
Anthony
that's
Burnell's
right.
from Porterville. He's
fuck. How the fuck did I forget that?
Yeah, so that's my boy. Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. That's dope as fuck. I forgot about that, but I remember now. Like, yeah,
yes sir. But yeah, bro. So for him to like tell me that, it was like another click of like, you got this. You're not just in this fucking delusional realm of like, this is my dream and I want to do this. You have people that are actually doing this, that are factors in the game, telling you like, yo, you're dope.
Yeah.
So I was like,
you got something.
That was one of those things that like really hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's dope, man, because I mean, for him to be like, I work with NBA Youngboy, people who are like up here.
Yeah.
And then just to basically say like, I gotta mix their shit hella for them to sound good.
That's why I was trying not to say too much because I don't know how viral this might go or may not go. Yeah. That's why I didn't want to say too much on the boy and like, you know, fuck up the boy shit. But like still.
But this is good for people who want to know.
Yeah.
Because
I've been in those rooms, bro.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much like is where it's at.
So for anybody who's local, I mean, I think that's a big. I mean, even me, bro. I'm an artist as well, and I'm still thinking every day, when am I gonna get that Konsept feature? And I have songs in my mind, But it's like sometimes I kind of like I'm a perfectionist,
Yeah.
so I want to make sure I have like the right song for you. And then
Nah,
I'm just
that's
like,
good.
and then I'm just like, I mean, I'm not trying to put down the artistry, but it's like, I don't want him to gas me up on my song. Like, I don't want him to like. I know you're gonna sound
Outdo
better
you
than
too
me.
bad,
Yeah,
like too bad. You
yeah.
want to make sure you
like,
hold your own.
like I want to. The song obviously I want to do with you is like for the girls, and I'm over here. It's like if I were to be talking to the girl the whole time, and then Konsept comes out and he takes over that girl. I'm like, fuck. I'm all trying to hit on the bitch, like what's up? Like
Yeah.
singing to her, and then Konsept singing.
It's like those memes. You ever seen that meme of like Drake and it shows his homie and this girl. And his
Oh, yeah, I
homie's
think I seen
there,
it.
sitting there having dinner with her, and then fucking Drake pops up. He's
Yeah.
like, "Hey man, hey,"
And then that's
I don't
it.
know, but there was one where it was like, okay, he's cool, and then he fucking, you could tell she's on his shit more. But then there's another
Drake.
meme. There's another meme where it was like, "Oh, you're from Toronto," and he's like, "Oh, it's you," and I was like, "Oh, that'd be the worst situation ever."
But that's dope to you. That's dope for you, bro. Because just so you know, you're kind of like you're gonna be like the Latino Drake.
I appreciate
Hopefully,
that, bro.
hopefully you get to a point to where like you're on everybody's hook.
No, I appreciate it.
Everybody in
I'm down.
Cali, everybody in Cali. Like,
sir.
like one day maybe I might hear you on a Lil Maru hook with Lil Maru, and one day I might hear you with fucking DB, you know, about a bag or some shit. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be the hook guy going up and down, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm with it, and I'm trying to do
Yeah.
because that's where the money's at. Like,
Exactly.
You jump on the hook and you get your royalties.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You eat. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that. That's where I'm trying to go.
Shit. I just want to hear more new music.
It's coming. It's coming.
Tell us about like. I mean, I know we're gonna probably go a little bit back, but tell us about like.
That way I don't keep. I feel like I keep looking at my phone.
You're good, bro. Right here on Taco Tuesday, we just fucking we wing it out, like they say. We wing it out. We're like organic as fuck. I could get up right now and go use the restroom, and we're still gonna keep it on the episode. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I was gonna say
You want to go use the restroom?
low key.
Go, fool. I'll help you out.
Where do I go?
I don't want to go too back. I mean, you kind of talked about like being like 17 and walking to the studio and chilling with the boy, but I mean, what would you say you kind of like really started to make music? I mean, seriously, you know what I mean? As in,
Okay.
where do you think it was a start for you? As in, start taking
Okay.
music seriously. How old were you?
I mean, bro, I started early, bro.
Yeah?
I was like 13 in middle school, and I was selling CDs already. Like
That age?
yeah, I swear to God,
Damn,
on
I
everything
didn't think
love.
that young. I don't think you
Bro,
remember
me and
telling
my
me.
boy, shout to my boy 40 ounce, Camilo Santoyo, shout to my boy Edgar Santoyo, his brother.
Yeah.
Shout to my boy, I believe it's Derek, Rabadon or something like that. But they call him Flowmatic. So that nigga's the one that dubbed me.
Okay.
He gave me my name.
Okay.
So
Concept.
yeah.
Dope.
When I was little, I was already kicking it with older niggas. Like when I was 13, because I ran around the block when we were like fucking 8 years old on Morton. We used to kick it, and because they lived around the block from me.
Yeah, yeah.
And fucking we used to play football on the street and shit, some ghetto shit. And I would always try to rap. Even then, bro, in third grade, I was trying to rap.
Damn.
In third grade, I was trying to rap, and fucking motherfuckers would make fun of me. And then years pass, fast forward, you know, and I see my boy 40 ounce at a fucking Granite Hills game. So we're at the Granite Hills game, and he's like, "Bro, you still rap?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bro, I've been trying to rap now." And I was like, "For real?" He's like, "Bro, but honestly, you inspired me." And I was like, "For real?" He's like, "Yeah."
He told you that?
Yeah, he's like, "I know we talk shit about you, you know, trying to do it." He's like, "But you really did inspire me, bro."
That's dope.
He's like, "So, like, are you still doing it?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm still doing it, bro." And he was like, "Damn, like, that's crazy. Like, let's do some shit." And I'm like, "All right." So we started recording. We linked up with Ab.
Okay.
And fucking Ab was like, he fucked with all of us, but then he really, like, linked on to me. And fucking, anyways, aside from that, we fucking started recording on, like, on Cool Edit Pro.
Okay, I remember
Cool
that.
Edit?
Yeah.
Okay, so we recorded on Cool Edit Pro and had the little dumbass computer mic. And fucking all the songs that we did together, I put them on a little CD, burned them, And I went to middle school, and I just had a little backpack full of them. And I was just walking around like, hey, $5, y'all get a CD. And they're like, shut the fuck up, you rap? And I'm like, yeah. And I would just freestyle for them. And they'd be like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you really do rap? And I'm like,
that's hard.
yeah. And so we did that shit, and the fucking I was selling CDs. And I remember this is like a core memory for me. My mom was like, swore that I was drug dealing because my pops, you know, he was a drug dealer.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day. And fucking.
Because you were selling shit out of your backpack, so.
Pendejo, ¿quieres ser como tu papá? No soy pendeja, ya sé. And I'm like, nah, mom, I'm selling music. And she's like, shut the fuck up. Like, no soy pendeja.
So she didn't know you rapped yet?
And I'm like, ma, look in my backpack. It's CDs. And she's like, a ver. One day she looked, popped that bitch in. She's like, oh shit, no si eres cabrón. And I was like, oh shit. Like, yeah, mom, I'm telling you, I'm rapping. I'm doing this shit. And she's like,
dope.
What the fuck? Because she found a wad of money in my pocket. I was making like I was like 13, bro, making like $30 a day, just chilling at school, pushing the CDs. So my mom was like, "What the fuck?" And I mean, it depends on how serious you're talking when you say serious. At that time, I thought I was serious. You know what I mean? But I mean, serious. It was probably after I met Relentless, and we started the Lab Life movement.
I remember that.
That's when I was really serious, and I was actually like trying to promote every day, trying to fucking make sure bro, there was 11 of us, and I was messaging everybody like, hey, you got your song, hey, you got your verse, what's up, you need help, I'll help you write it, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
You were active. I remember that's when you had the fro.
Yeah. When I first grew the hair.
Yeah.
When I first grew my hair. Yes, sir.
I remember those days, bro.
Yeah, and so, I mean, I guess at that point, that's when I really started taking it serious. But even then, bro, like, I wasn't doing it right. And, like, now I feel like I'm about to do it right. Like, 2024, I'm going to accumulate content, whether it's like this podcast, clips, fucking, you know, the freestyle show. Shout to Bars on Wheels again.
It's going to be so fun.
The freestyle show, fucking content with them. Just whatever it is. Like, and shout to my boy Jonathan Price. Shout to Versa too.
Shit,
but shout my boy Price because Price
He's
is
killing
really
it right now, bro.
His fucking shit's like at 1 million views. So he's the one telling me.
Gotta
like,
get you on here. I already talked to bro. I need to get him on here.
I'm telling him. He's telling me. He's like, bro, you need to get on the fucking reels and put the caption on it. Because that shit's going viral. And I'm like, I appreciate it. Let me check it out. Let me see what's good. I did one and the numbers went up. Like literally, like my reels would be like typically like 800. And then that shit jumped up to like fucking 10K.
Damn.
When I did the caption. Just because I added the words onto the video. Boom, it went up to 10K.
It's weird,
views.
huh?
And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
it sounds like you have to like dumb down your video so people could like read along or sing along or something.
I mean,
in a
people
way.
are fickle-minded right now.
Yeah.
Literally, so you have to give them a reason to stop scrolling.
Exactly, yeah.
If not, they're going to keep...
Yeah.
Like you give them something to look... Oh, he got words on there. Let me see.
It's true, though. It does
it's
work.
Like a color... It's like a regular book and a coloring book. Or not a coloring book. A regular book and a picture book.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like nowadays, people want the picture book.
Yeah.
Pretty much is what it is.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I mean, that's just how it is.
How do you
play with the game?
Yeah. How do you think social media is like a big plus for like music as an artist? Do you think it's a big
social media? Of course, yeah. I mean, that's literally your bread and butter now.
Yeah.
Bread and butter now. Like, literally, like if you're not trying to utilize every platform that you have, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you got more interactions and more engagement, you need to utilize that. Like you have to. Like whether it's even if it's not just being on some music shit, like you cook tacos, like
exactly.
Tacos Galacticos, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers need to utilize the internet.
Yeah.
You have to. Like before, motherfuckers used to hate. Be like, man, stand on the corner like a real motherfucker. And have the flyers.
And there's still a lot of people like that.
But now, like, I mean, people still do that, but it's not like that no more. Now, you're standing on the corner. It translates to you being on your Instagram. Yeah. And being on your shit, going live every week or whatever the fuck it is. Like, you have to do that. Like, it just is what it is. Like even McDonald's and all them shit, like, Wendy's and Burger King, like, you see those memes where they go at it on TikTok, not TikTok, but Twitter, just to talk shit, you know what I mean? Like, bro, everybody has to utilize it. Like, and you have to like roll with the game. Like, you literally have to roll with it. You either roll with it, grow with it, or you don't go with it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Even though social media doesn't have its bad sides to it, I mean, that's just pretty much like 90% of our benefit.
The bad side is that people try to compare themselves to other people on their social media. But the thing is that you have to remember is that, bro, ain't nobody posting the bad shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's posting the good shit that looks good. Like, some motherfucker will be right there with his wife all super duper happy, like posting some shit, and it's like, wow, they have such a beautiful relationship. And they don't know that they just got in the biggest argument ever. Or they don't know that they almost broke up like 20 minutes after.
Exactly,
like, they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And those are the moments that actually should go viral because those are the moments that make you stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the fights, the hardships, the hard shit is literally what makes it stronger, but nobody's posting that because it's not going viral. The fucking happiness is going viral. So
what do you think about like promos and shit like that? Like, do you think it's good for like artists to like pay for promo on Instagram and all that?
You have to, bro.
Yeah.
You have to now. Now, like I said, like motherfuckers used to hate on that. Like, oh, he paid for those views. Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah. And I got fucking 200 followers off of
it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's different. It's a different ball game. It's all marketing now. Like, you have to... Now it's manipulation tactics. Mm-hmm. Entertainment. Yep. If you can entertain and manipulate, then your market is good. Yep. And if you can't do either or, then you're fucked. But you have to do that. It's something you have to do. And if you're not a very vocal or like you're a shy person, it's not going to work for you. It's going to be very hard for you. But if you are that type of person, then it should be easy.
Do you support like pages like food community and
of course,
you know like where like they try to help artists to like, hey, give us fucking 300-400 and we'll promote your video on our IG page.
I support the shit out of that because they're putting more light on like the Mexican culture. Like, not that I'm trying to make it like a Mexican thing. Like, I'm saying like they put more light on it on us because like motherfuckers don't really have that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
finally like a platform for us or like
there's not really that much anymore. Like there is, but there isn't. It's like
how about that? How's like your like Latino side and come into with the music? Like, how well do you mix it with it? Like your culture and all that?
I am working on a Spanish album. Yeah? I'm working on an album where it's more like, maybe it'll be an EP. I don't want to say full album. But it'll be like an EP where it's like dancehall type shit. Like, I got a homie named Upside Down. Shout to Upside Down out in Nicaragua.
Okay, and damn.
Fucking, that's my homie, bro.
So he's producing?
One. He produces. He does a lot of beats, bro. And fucking.
So it's gonna slap because Nicaragua. And
that's my homie, bro. That's my boy, bro. Since fucking, if you look at No Lanes 2, Smile, he produced that, and then Miles and Running, he produced that, and I have a song called Seagull, and fucking he produced that shit, and this motherfucker is dope, bro. He just has a different sound. He likes that EDM type.
Yeah.
I could tell that's where he kind of leans towards, but he does other shit to like cater to my style.
Yeah, I've always noticed EDM producers could make like trap or like rap beats too, you know.
But he's dope, bro.
That's dope, man.
I'm trying to get onto that more. Like my Spanish, I could read, write, and translate. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't speak it super. Like if I go to Mexico, they're like, oh, that's the way it's the gringo.
It's pocho.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bien pocho.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like it's cool, but that's me.
But I still see it a lot in your. Like you're not. It's not like you're leaving it out. Yeah. Like you're really. You know what I mean? Like your mom's straight from fucking the Efe, right?
Yeah, she's from Mexicali. My whole family's from Mexicali. The thing that's dope about my grandma is that she didn't want to cross the border.
She wanted to stay Mex?
She wanted to fucking do it legally. She was like, yo, I'm going to stay back and I'm going to get my paperwork right. And I'm not saying that she's better than anybody. Yeah. That's what the family was trying to say. Like, oh, you think you're better than us? And she's like, no, I'm not trying to do that. It's just I want to walk around. I want to walk in this fucking office and wave those papers to them and be like, look, I did it your way. You know what I'm saying?
That's totally understandable because there's people who like just don't. It's like they don't want to walk uncomfortably around. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how my parents did it.
The thing is that fucking is
my parents.
When you're uncomfortable, you grow. You know what I'm saying? So my grandma, she couldn't speak a word. She couldn't speak a word of English. Rest in peace, my grandmama. Bro, she fucking, man, I remember being fucking getting ready for school, bro, and she'd be up at 4 in the morning every day.
Crazy.
So when I got up and I was going to school, she had cafecito
Breakfast.
right here. She had beans and rice, fucking, or it was arroz con leche, like, or it was just always beans and rice and then some kind of meat.
You ate good.
Yes, sir, I did, bro. Like, fucking absurd will tell you, bro. That motherfucker. I used to pull up to his house with a little backpack, and fucking I had sodas, and fucking I had Pepsi. They loved Pepsi, and fucking I had my grandma would call them tacos, but they're burritos.
Yeah.
But she'd be like, "Eres un taco, mijo?" And
Yeah.
I would just live off fucking beans and queso fresco. And if I had queso fresco and beans, bro, I was cool. I just mob. I'm like, all right, I'm out. You know, cause like me,
those were for the morning or those were for lunch?
Just no, it was like, cause I was in a space where like my uncle, he lived with us, and he would fuck with me a lot. Like, so I didn't like being home. When my mom when she was at work, I didn't like being home, so I just kind of roamed the streets and just tried to find what homie's house I could go to. So I just rolled with a little bag of tacos and fucking.
In case you got hungry.
Pepsi, just in case I got hungry, bro, and fucking sometimes I'd have too much. I'd be like, "Hey, you want burrito, bro?
Yeah,
here." You know what I mean? Like,
that's dope, man. Grandma always had you hooked up.
Yes, sir. So I grew up I grew up Mexican as fuck, bro. Like to where it was like, si no quieres comer lo que tenemos en la casa, no tienes hambre. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
That's how it was. And if there was really nothing, I'd fucking put mantequilla in a tortilla.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was cool.
Yeah, you're hella paisa way.
Yeah, I grew up like that, bro. It's
Yeah.
just my Spanish ain't like super 100%.
Yeah.
Like, but bro, I grew up like that. Like, I
Like
really
your
did.
mom, I'm pretty sure with your mom you could have a full on conversation.
Oh no. The
bad.
thing is, it's weird. Is that with somebody else I can, but with my mom I'll fuck up. I start stuttering because I know she's waiting for me to fuck up.
Oh, okay.
She's waiting for me to fuck up, so she's like, "Pendejo, como si no hablas en la casa. Por eso te digo, tienes que hablar." And I'm like, "Fuck, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I was talking to my mom, I'll be like, it's good. You know, like a little 8-year-old trying to tell you a story type shit. Like,
Now that you're a father too, man. Congratulations, by the way, for being a father, man. For real, man. It's the best shit in the world.
It really is. It really is. I mean, I have my daughter. She's 11 months, but I became a father when I met my son at 2.5. He was 2.5 when I met my wife.
That's amazing,
and
bro.
Fucking, man, that little kid just fucking literally, he fucking shows me a different kind of love, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And like fucking, I ain't trying to tear up, but like.
No, bro, that tells me a lot more about you, bro. Real talk. Just because I'm like, damn, I think it's just me personally. I'm like, I wouldn't know how to deal with being
Someone
with a girl
kid.
and then trying to, be cool with their kid.
Bro, it was
But,
when we first met, when we first started kicking it. I met her at Target too.
Okay.
Shout to
Working
Target.
together?
Yeah,
Or she was a
working
cussy.
together. And fucking, she told me what got her was that I walked up to her and I shook her hand.
Wow.
And
Like
she
a
was
gentleman.
she was like, I never really met nobody that did that. So like,
That's dope.
and I was just like, oh, I do music. She's like, oh, really? Like, she told me too at the time. She's like, oh, God, here we go. And then fucking, I showed her my shit, and she's like, dude, you're really good. Like, you kind of remind me of J. Cole. And I was like, damn, okay, I
J.
appreciate
Cole?
it. But yeah, so when we first met, I couldn't even put my arm over her, like, because, I mean, at first we kicked it without him being there.
Yeah.
But then we started kicking it around him. And I remember I put my arm on her, you know.
Yeah, just put your arm
on the seat.
Oh, okay.
And he used to cry and grab my hand and move it because he didn't like that.
Well, he's a little man.
You know what I mean? He didn't like that. He's like, man, get off my mom, bro.
Yeah.
What you doing, bro? And he was little. He was 2.5, bro.
That's
and
crazy.
he would just be like, man, get off. And then he finally started getting closer and closer to me. And
He got to know you, man.
yeah, he got to me, bro. And it was just like anytime I ever think like, oh, we're gonna split up, I always think of him, and I'm just like, nah, that shit wasn't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that, like it keeps you there. Like not only like I love the shit out of my wife. She's dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, she's
got a happy wife, man.
She's a fucking amazing human being.
Keeps us
bro.
on check.
Yes, sir. And the thing is, like, people want to be with people that like make them happy, but like happy is not the main part.
Yeah, no.
It's as long as that person makes you level up and you constantly be on your toes and you constantly got
like challenge yourself pretty much, bro.
That's what you want to be. That's where you want to be. You don't want to be with somebody where you feel comfortable and she just takes you and that's it. And you want somebody to fucking be on your toes, like, hey man, fucking whoop de whoop, whatever it is.
Like she's gonna call you out when you're fucking up. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's what my wife's at, bro. And both of us, we be on each other's heads, like, you know what I mean? And it's, you know, it's not always glitz and glamour, but when it's good, it's fucking beautiful, and you remember. And then when it's bad, you're like, oh man, and then you remember, like, it ain't that bad.
Yeah, I could tell you're really happy though. Even though I'm pretty sure the shit. If you guys ever like fight, because me and my wife fight all the time.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's very small. The next day, you guys love each other the same, and you know what I mean.
I mean, it's
you look happy, my boy.
The situation is small, but like both of us have tempers. Like both of us are very like. You ever heard that saying where it's tienes un coraje de mil demonios?
Oh yeah.
That's both of us, bro.
Yeah.
Both of us got a temper. So sometimes, like, one of us is cool, and the other one's like, nah,
Yeah.
And the other one's cool, and the other's like, nah, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like we both level each other out, and it's just a beautiful thing. Nobody's perfect. And like J. Cole said, you got to love yours. You will never be happy until you love yours.
Damn, it's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to love your life. Because at the end of the day, you keep comparing your shit to somebody else, you will never, ever be happy.
That's
within
true.
yourself.
Hey, for real, man. Yeah, there's for y'all men out here listening, man. Love your woman better if you don't, man. Appreciate her more. Bro. For real, especially you got kids with her.
Cause she's the one that gonna hold you down if you ever gotta go. If you ever gotta take that little trip, that little vacay that don't nobody want to take. Yeah. You gotta get locked up for a little bit. She's the one that's gonna put money on your books, bro.
Yeah.
She's the one that's gonna fucking take care of your shit.
And not just that, bro. You probably stink all day, and your girl has to take care of you when you stink. I was thinking about shit like that. Like I was thinking about like, man, do I stink or like, I hope my breath doesn't stink. Like I've been with my wife for 8 years, and I still be like, man, my breath stink.
Nah, that's just because you care about your
but
me, I'm like that too, bro. Like,
but like when she's still my girl, but like I still want to make sure I'm like on my max shit all the time.
No, yeah, Mando, that's how I am too. Cause like, she told me like, oh, before motherfucker stank, and I just like, oh, that's a guy.
Yeah,
like even my boy Price, shout out to my boy Price, because he said some shit. I forgot what it was. He said some shit about, I can't remember what he said.
On the song?
No, not even on the song. It was like, I don't know if you ever noticed his clips where he's just randomly talking shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And he was just like something about like,
well, his music says a lot of shit too.
Niggas boxers smelling like pee and bitches think that's normal. And it's like, nah, that's not normal. That's a dirty motherfucker that you're with. Nah. So it was just like, it's like shit like that. Like, nah, that's not normal. Like, keep on your toes type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I'd be like, that's one of the things my wife told me. She's like, when we met, that's one thing I really liked about you is like, you always smelled good. You always smelled really good.
Took care of yourself.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so I took that into like now. So I keep holding on to that and just keep it up.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes like there's dudes that are like, they're maxed in the beginning, then once they get comfortable, it's like they let it all out.
No, I
smell like ass. Someone wear the same underwear for 3 days. Like, what the fuck, fool?
No, I try to be big on that. Like with us, now that we have the baby and like our son, like it's not so hard to have somebody watch our son because, he's 6 years old now. Like I said, I met him 2.5. He's 6 years old now.
Oh, well, you guys been together for a while, bro.
Yeah, and so like he's not that hard to watch. He just chills. You know what I mean? Maybe take him outside, play football or whatever.
He looks super chill. I've seen him on your Snap. Yeah. He looks like he's super chill. Like he's not like
smart, bro. He's
not like my son.
Smart.
My son ADHD, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
No, he'd be like that too. If we give him a little soda, oh man, bro, he'd be jumping on the couch and then you hear him crying. I'm like, I told you you're gonna bust your ass. Stop. And they don't listen until they bust their ass. They're like, okay. That's how it is.
Damn, bro. Hey, one thing right now I need to mention is that I'm getting hungry.
Oh.
I am. I'm not gonna lie. But let's talk a little bit about your favorite food. How about that?
My favorite food.
Now, last time we linked up and we ate some tacos.
Yeah.
How did you like tacos galacticos? Was it good?
That shit's fire, bro. I've gone to it before on my own time.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
Yeah.
But like, let's talk about like Christmas coming up. Okay. Now we got Christmas coming up.
Okay.
What kind of food be family or mom be whipping up for Christmas? And what kind of food can you whip up?
Okay, so I will say these are the times where I miss my grandma the most.
Damn.
Because my grandma, bro. And then I remember there was a time, I don't know if it's just me, but like for me when I was growing up, there was a time when like I was little and everybody in my family came to my grandma's house for Christmas,
That's how it was, bro.
Thanksgiving, everything, bro. Everybody came to my grandma's house and we had fucking fudge. I feel like it's white people shit. But the thing is, we got introduced to fudge because we had a next door neighbor who lived like in a big old trailer mobile home next to us. And his name was Jerry. Shout to Jerry. And fucking, he would always give us fudge every year. So I started to fall in love with fudge, but I mean, my grandma would make tamales. She would do the ones of corn. She would do the sugar ones, but she would do the meat ones. She didn't put no olives in it or nothing like that. She just put the meat and the fucking masa. And bro, the meat and masa ratio was perfect, bro. It wasn't too much of one or the other. It was just perfect. You know what I'm saying? You could hold that bitch.
She was a pro.
Be chilling.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have too much meat, it's falling apart.
Yeah,
too much masa, and you're just like eating.
Like the ones at Walmart right now, they're stuck, bro.
Yeah, or the Vallarta ones.
Yeah, bro. It's all masa.
And she would fucking get busy, bro, and we'd have that with pozole. She did red pozole, so it was pork butt. I think it's pork butt.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
or pork lining, like they say, yeah.
Yeah, and fucking that was my thing. And fucking recently though, you know, my mom, she didn't always cook because my grandma always did everything.
Okay.
So like she started trying to do it. She did a little green chili, la salsa verde.
Salsa verde, there you go.
With the chicken.
Ooh.
And that was cool, but it just wasn't hitting like the fucking
grandma.
The pozole, the red one, bro. And then fucking recently, I will say I'm gonna shout my fucking sister-in-law out.
Okay.
Andrea, she fucking, bro, she got down on the red pozole. She did the pork butt, nigga. I had to have like 3 or 4 bowls of that shit, bro. I was too full, but I was I know.
Yeah, you gotta keep having
Gluttony, that's a sin. I know, you know. Sorry, God, but damn, bro, that shit was gas, boy.
Damn.
That shit was gas.
I want pozole right now.
Real shit though, but so my ideal meal for Christmas is for sure the red pozole, a little bit of fucking tamales, and then you just gotta throw some fudge in there somewhere.
What's fudge, bro?
Fudge?
I'm trying to figure out what fudge is right now.
Oh my god!
Like you said, fudge, and I'm just thinking of like chocolate pudding or something.
No, it's not pudding. It's like a brownie. It's like a brownie, but it's not a brownie. It's not soft like a brownie. It's more hard.
Okay. And
it has like little nuts in it. I think it's walnuts.
Got
little walnuts in that bitch.
So maybe I have had one.
Fucking soft, but it's not. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. You have to Google it, bro. Fudge.
Like the cookie dough, kind of like where like.
Nah, it's harder than that.
Yeah.
Harder than cookie dough. But yeah, so like, but I haven't had that in years. But if you're asking me my ideal thing, it would be fucking some red pozole with the tamales and then the fucking the fudge, bro. That way
I think we're literally having the same shit too. Well, I mean, besides the fudge.
Yeah.
But maybe I need to bring it around this year.
Maybe,
because I like nuts. Pause.
It's not hard to make. What'd you say?
I said I like nuts. Pause. I like I like walnuts, pistachios, all that shit.
The healthy man's chips, bro.
Yeah.
Think about it like that.
Yeah.
Or chicharrones. There's no fat in that bitch.
Oh, I know. When I was on keto,
pork. It's still pork.
When I was on keto, I was eating hella chicharrones.
Yeah.
Chicharrones and fucking guacamole.
No, you do look like you dropped weight.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did lose like 30 pounds from probably the last time you seen me.
Okay.
Not 30. I'm capping. Probably like 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said 30.
Yeah. Fucking since last year maybe 30, but like I kind of went up and then I went back down. I lost weight because Callie got married.
Yeah.
You see how fucking old he is now? He got married and I was like, I don't want to be hella fat. Like, you know what I mean? And so I lost weight and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. So
I remember when I met my wife, bro, I was super skinny because I was just eating top ramen and like hard-boiled eggs. And fucking...
Now you're all taken care of?
I was working out hella, bro, but like I just wasn't gaining no weight because I wasn't eating like enough protein.
Yeah. And
fucking now, like, my wife be cooking, bro. Like, she makes fucking... The other day, we had a big-ass baked potato with some steak cuts.
Damn.
Little chives on the top. Like, man, like,
so
I'm still working out.
So your girl cooks a lot?
Oh, yeah, bro. My girl, oh, man. she be getting busy like nobody's business, bro. I'm telling you, she gets busy. Like,
That's what's amazing about having a girl at home. She just whips up. Sometimes you come home and you're like, ooh,
yeah,
surprise,
no,
surprise.
bro. When I would get like, I remember when I was working and she wasn't working. Man, bless her heart, she fucking tried to do everything for me.
Yeah.
Like, she wouldn't even let me, like, not that she wouldn't let me, but, like, she would do the laundry, like, even dishes. She washed my dish. I didn't even have to lift my shit off the table. You know what I'm saying? She would just do all of it because she felt bad that I was the only one working.
Yeah.
So it was all my bread put up on the line, like, type shit. Now, both of us are working. Both of us, like, bro, when we met, it was like, she had to come over. She didn't even have a car. I was walking. I had to do fucking AA meetings because the motherfucker caught a case, DUI type shit. And fucking, so I was doing little meetings, walking everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Like
I seen a memory video of me so skinny, bro. My shit was like, I was all sucked up, like, and I really felt like I looked good back then. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, I look way better now. Like, my shit's kind of full. Like, I'm not fat type shit.
No, yeah, I know.
I'm bigger than I was before then. I got more muscle.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, bro, I really thought I was that nigga that back then. And I looked super stupid skinny, like I was on something. But I wasn't. I was literally working out every day. I was fasting. I was doing a bunch of shit. Now I could fast, but I'm eating the right protein. Now that I'm cultured and educated on what you're supposed to intake with your foods and shit. Mm-hmm. Now I know what the fuck I gotta do.
And I've always seen that about you.
Before then, I was just like, oh, if I just don't eat all day and I'll just eat top ramen with 2 hard-boiled eggs, I'll be good. And I was just smacking that. And like, I was cut, bro. Cut. But it was thin, small. I looked small, bro. I was wearing
skinny,
a medium.
bro.
I should have wore a small.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, at least you're taken care of now, bro.
Oh, no, yeah.
Good comida all day. Tortillas hecha mano, I bet. No.
Yeah, she does that too.
Yeah?
Yep. She don't play, bro. She don't play. We don't eat it every day, but like when she wants to get down, she'll fucking do that. She even wants to get, like, even with the arroz, like, she fucking...
Mexican rice?
She'll fucking... You know what I learned recently is that Mexican rice ain't even orange. Real Mexican rice, it's like white with black in it. Like black dots in it. Like the real Mexican rice, it's not orange.
I think you're right. I thought it had corn. Have you seen that one? Maybe. The white rice with corn.
Yeah.
Mom ever make that? Yeah, I
and
thought that one was
black dots in it.
But what are the black dots? Like,
I don't know, maybe pepper.
I was gonna say it's a pepper.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hungry. I'm fat. All right, let's get food out the way. Let's go back to rap.
Yeah.
All right, my boy. So when it comes to your music, I could definitely hear like. I mean, I'm not gonna say I could hear it, but I could definitely stand and say that you have some influence in your music from probably other artists that kind of like inspire you, influence for the sound that you got. Is there any like specific like maybe artists that you want to name, or even people that you want to name that kind of influence your sound or inspire your sound?
For sure.
Like, or maybe just people you listen to, and those are the people who like motivate you just to make music, and you probably just don't sound nothing like them. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, those are 2 different questions. So one, I'm gonna answer one.
Okay.
One, like my favorite, like me being a fan of people, is Method Man is my favorite rapper of all time.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Method Man is that guy, bro, because he knows how to like make it seem so effortless when he raps, but he's saying a bar where it's like, and if death
I've heard his
call, I'm
freestyles
good,
before.
I got call ID. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a light bar, but it's still hard. Lil Wayne is one of my favorite rappers of all time, just because he fucking mind fucks the shit out of you when he flip shit, and I love that. I love that flip of the word, and then you like you say something and you say it again, but it means something different, like double entendres.
Okay, yeah.
So.
And I think he was like the one who like mastered that, huh?
Yeah, Lil Wayne. Oh yeah, bro.
He's the one who like.
The thing that's dope about him is that he still is dope as fuck, and now he's like fucking almost 50, bro.
For real.
And he's still gassing shit.
He did a song with Benny the Butcher, and I was like, what the fuck?
And then J. Cole, Drake, of course, because like the singing shit. When I heard it was cool to rap and sing, I was just like, I bet. And then years later, now I'm gonna say it. Even though before I will say people said that I tried to sound like him,
I don't think
But
I
I
never
always
heard that.
said, not him. I'm going to mention him.
Yeah, yeah.
Russ. Like, a lot of people
okay.
try to be like, oh, you sound like Russ or you look like him. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I remember one time I was chilling in front of my house and this fool jumped out of his car. You could tell he was drunk. And he jumped out of his car. He's like, hey, bro. And I got all mad. Like, what's up, bro? What's happening? And he's like, you look like Russ. I was like, what the fuck? Because I just got out the shower. I had my hair down and shit. And he's like, you never heard nobody tell you look like Russ? And I was like, I was still butthurt about it. Like, because
they had told you before?
The initial thing was him hopping out of his car, so I was still mad. Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought it was some beef shit. And he's like, you look like Russ. And I was like, yeah, all right, okay, cool. All mad, you know what I mean? And I thought about it later, like, really?
Do I look like Russ? Huh?
But
he started singing Losing Control?
Russ and fucking, anyways, I mean, but then to answer the other side of it, like the people that inspire me, Russ is one of them. Drake for sure is one of them. Locally,
oh yeah, I want to hear that.
My boy Trapper Loke.
Shout out Trapper
not
Loke.
even just his music, but like he's been doing posts, bro.
I was about to say that, bro.
He's talking about just real shit.
Yeah,
and it's like he's just trying to get his shit off.
Inspirational reels.
It's very relatable because like everybody feels like that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like he'll say some shit like, you need to get out of your head because you're the only one in your way.
Yeah.
So as long as you get out of your own way, you'll see the opening and you'll be able to get through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to cut that. Actually, cut that a little bit.
That shit. That's the type of shit he'd be doing though.
But yeah, like, and him, Versa really is fucking on his shit, bro. And I literally respect the fuck out of that man. That motherfucker.
You and him are like my favorites right now. Like
that fool
right
showed
here.
me so much love, bro, and I fuck with that nigga a lot.
Shout out Versa.
I even try to listen to his shit just to like try to up his streams and get his little play engagement.
Yep.
Like, even if I'm not even really listening, I'll try to just play it.
Just play it, yeah. Well, I listen to everybody, bro.
Just to try to get him that little extra push, like type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like those people and my boy Price.
Shout out Price. Man, you're naming everybody that has to be on the show already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I mean,
they're all next. Y'all are coming up next, man.
Besides them, bro, I mean, my main inspiration is God.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause there's times, bro, like
that was a dope answer.
There's times that like I've had fucked up shit happen to me, and I didn't know I was gonna get out of it, and then I got out of it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn. And I feel like as a culture, we need to get out of that realm of like, we only hit that nigga up for when we're going through it.
For real.
Like, you gotta still be thankful the next day. Once you get what you want, like, still be thankful for it because, like, it could be gone the next day.
For real.
Like, bro, I'm gonna tell you a story. One time, okay, so I had this little habit of when I would run, right?
Okay.
I would stop at the alleyway. It was at Delago Park in Tulare. I would run the whole park like 2 or 3 times, and then I'd run all the way to the end to this alleyway. And then I'd fucking stop there, and that was my walk time.
Okay.
So it was a typical day. I stop at my walk time. I start walking. And for whatever reason, I had this big feeling of running. And I'm like thinking like, man, what the fuck I want to keep running for? I just ran hella. Like, this is my walk time. Like, what the fuck? But like, the feeling didn't go away. It was like urgent. Like, it was fucking hitting me, bro. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to run. Fuck it. So I run again. I run. I get to the end of the alleyway. I take that left. My apartment's right down the hall, or down the little street.
Yeah.
Something tells me to look left. I look left, and there's this old lady, bro, and she busted her shit.
What the fuck?
She busted her shit, just falls.
You saw her bust her shit?
I saw her fall hella hard. I'm like, what the fuck? So I run up to her, and I try to pick her up. She even looked at me and was like, hold on, wait. You know, like pretty much like, nigga, I'm old. I need time to get up. So I try to slowly get her up, and I was like, are you okay? And you could tell she didn't speak English. She was like Portuguese or something.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, were you going to the mailbox? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I'll go check your mail for you. I'll get it for you. She's like, okay. So I go into the mailbox. I pull out her mail. I give it to her. I walk her back to her door. And she just looked at me and she was just like, thank you. I was like, yeah, no problem. You know, it's okay. Like, have a good day. I'm sorry you fell. You know, I'm sorry. And so pretty much what I got out of that situation. Okay, hold on. I walked away, and I'm 2 houses away from my house, and I just had this big ass. It was like a blanket of emotion, and it just, bam, and it just hit me, and I just cried, bro. I like cried, but I smiled. I was like, like, you know, it was weird. It was a weird moment.
It was a good deed you did, bro.
And
Probably.
it fucking, I just was like, what the fuck? So a couple days later, I'm at work still, and it hit me, and I was like, man, if I didn't deny that feeling of running in the first place, maybe I would have got there sooner and she wouldn't have fell. Maybe she would have seen me pass by and she wouldn't have took that step that made her fall. Maybe she would have stopped or whatever it was, but I took it as, if I didn't question it, that feeling, that big feeling that I got, because it was a big, weird feeling that made me want to run. Yeah. If I didn't deny that, maybe, you know, I could have made like a bigger difference in that situation. So that's why, like, I'm super big on God. Like, you know, I'm not denying Christian rappers or anything, but I'm not saying I'm gonna be a Christian rapper or nothing like that. No. But I'm open about my faith. Like, Ace Hood, you fuck with Ace Hood?
Oh yeah.
Ace Hood, he's not a Christian rapper, bona fide.
But he's putting it on there.
He puts it out there. So like me, I believe in God, bro, and so I try to put that out there.
I love how you're talking about that right now, bro. Because literally, I think I've been thinking about shit like that for like the last 2 months.
Yeah.
About like, why don't we us as artists start putting that in our music more? Yeah. I mean, because we do that. I'm not saying like rappers like NBA Youngboy and Drake and Cole, they don't. I'm pretty sure they pray when they're alone and then all that. But I think we live in a world right now where we kind of need to hear more in our music, bro.
Well, the thing is about music is it has that negative stigma where they say it's the devil's playground.
Yeah.
They say like everything you listen to makes you fucking want to do that.
Yeah.
So like you hear records like, you know, fucking
gangster
just
music,
negative shit.
Yeah.
And like it makes you want to do that.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily wrong, but at the same time, you know, he blessed us with free will, so
yeah.
You still make that decision to do or do not do. Yeah. So at the end of the day, but at the same time, I feel like I was put here to do music because I have messages in my inbox, bro, of people telling me like, "Hey, bro, I wanted to kill myself, but then I heard your song, Miles and Running, and
and that shit probably
not to." Yeah. Or like somebody would be like, "Damn, my parents just split up, and I just don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, but then I heard your song, and that shit got me up, and I was cool. So thank you for making that song." And I'm just like, "Damn, bro, I'm just rapping about my life. I didn't know that I was gonna do that." So it's like, if I could do that for one, why can't I do it for millions? Or why can't I do it for the whole world? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I see it. Like, I feel like I was literally put here to do this shit.
To do it, yeah.
Like
God gives us all a gift, and you already know what yours is.
And mine is this, bro. Yeah. And like sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it like seems like ain't nothing gonna show for it. Like I'm tripping, but like Russ says, there's a part of delusion. You need delusion.
Yeah.
For your movement, for what you're doing, because everybody, it might be 15 people around you that are like, "Bro, you ain't streaming nothing. You ain't making no money, bro. What are you tripping on? What are you talking about? You ain't gonna be nobody." But it's like that delusion where you're like, "Nah, I am."
Yeah.
Even though nothing around you shows that it's gonna happen. Absolutely nothing. You have no signs that it's for sure gonna happen, but you have that feeling that won't go away.
Yeah.
That's the delusion that you have to run with.
That's some shit right there, bro. That's the shit I say, man. Everything might look like it's not working, like everything's dead, basically, bro. But that feeling you keep carrying, it's like that shit's never gonna die out. It's like a candle, you know what I mean? It's like you can't turn it off. It stays lit all the time, bro. Yo, that's some dope shit. You did that in the last interview, fool. You fucking inspired.
Yes, sir. That's me, bro.
Let's go, man.
To do that.
Hey, what are some of the goals you got for this remaining of the year, man? Because we only got a few days left in this year, but what are some goals? And then if you want, you can speak for some of the ones that are next year, bro. Like, what are you trying to, like, what do you got as something you want to finish this year, and then what do you got planned for next year? The B is. Lo que hace la cerveza, nomás te da ganas de miar cada ratito.
Yeah, no, I hate that shit.
But we good, man. Yeah, we apologize, guys. We just had to take another restroom break. Obviously, the Pacificos are keeping us up.
Oh yeah.
You know, but pretty much we're just asking Konsept what are some of his upcoming finishing goals for the remaining of the year, because we only got a few days left of 2023, man.
Honestly, maybe drop this performance visual that I got with the boy Chris Anthony.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. I seen you shooting that. Hell yeah,
it's
let's
called
go.
What I Look Like. It's a single off the new album that I'm gonna do called From Cali with Love.
Let's go.
Which is like more like some hood kind of type
vibes. Yeah.
That like everybody's been wanting me to do, that I just haven't done.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do something catering to just that type of genre.
Let's go.
And I may or may not drop it this year. I might wait till next year.
Like January, or just like more farther next year?
Just once I'm gonna drop the album.
Okay.
Because I have a bad habit of dropping shit right when I got it.
Okay.
Instead of just waiting until I have a fully loaded clip, and then being like boom, boom, boom. Instead of being like boom. 3 months later, I'm like boom. And I still want people to be like, oh wow, Konsept drop. But it's like, bro, you ain't been dropping nothing. So like, why do you expect people to go out of their way and be all hype about it when you ain't dropped nothing? Like me, I'm still like, okay, you could be dope as fuck. You could be as dope as you want to be. But if you're not hitting that consistency level, like, at the end of the day, music is entertainment also.
Yeah.
So you have to entertain the people. So if you're not consistently keeping them filled and keeping them fueled up and fed, they're going to fall off. Everybody's fickle-minded nowadays. Like everybody's doom scrolling. What is it? Is that's what they call it? Doom scrolling.
Pretty much,
Motherfuckers are just boom, boom, boom. You got to give them reason to be like, oh wait, what was that?
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
back.
Yeah.
And so if you're constantly just fucking 3 months, you're doing something, like, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck, no matter how dope it is.
If anything, the max should be like 1 month.
So that's why I'm like, you know what? I might be quiet the rest of the year.
Okay.
But then, I might drop something.
And then 24, you're just gonna come with
2024, I'm gonna drop the album. I'm gonna drop some singles. I'm gonna do some remixes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a plan this time. Instead of just trying to drop shit and hopefully it fucking works. Oh, shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Maybe you hit some. Nah, like, I'm tired of doing that shit. Like, but I mean, I don't know. In my future, I really see. Now that I'm growing as an artist, I could really give a fuck about being famous. I just want to eat off my shit.
Yeah.
And I want to eat better than the next motherfucker. So maybe I'll be a writer for somebody, and I'll get my royalties, and then boom, I'll pop out with my music. But I really don't care about being famous. Like, I mean, it'd be dope if I was like a superstar. That'd be cool. But I mean, with superstardom, it comes with a lot of extra shit.
Yeah, a lot.
Motherfuckers are always watching you. You can't even take a piss without motherfuckers being like, oh wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at that one night when Justin Bieber was a kid and he pissed in the mop bucket at a restaurant. Like, he was drunk as fuck and he was a kid.
Yeah.
But that shit will never die down. Or like when Chris Brown did that shit with Rihanna, like, that shit will never die down.
Yeah,
he was
never
a kid.
go.
He got lost in his emotions. Like, he was a kid.
Yeah.
He was a kid. That's what people keep forgetting. Motherfuckers are kids sometimes. Like, I'm not saying nothing like that. Like, I'm not a kid anymore, obviously. But
I know what you mean exactly.
I'm just saying, as far as like learning and adapting and developing, I feel like I'm ready to get to that next level. And whether it be money-wise or fame, it's fine. I'm ready for it. But I know I could do this shit. I'm ready to do this shit. Our
time will come, bro, because I always feel like I don't know if you ever think about this, but like sometimes I'll be like, man, I feel like I should have been famous a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's like, maybe God didn't want that for us as so young, because maybe we would have been in that Chris Brown situation.
Oh, yeah, you would have.
Maybe we would have been at a Justin Bieber situation, like, because I think about me being 21 and I was like, bro, I was broke and I was doing hella stupid shit. Imagine if I had money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
That's how I think too. I'm like, damn, bro, like.
I'm pretty sure I would have crashed like 2 Lambos and.
You remember Worst?
I do. Yeah.
With him, bro, that's when I did my dumbest shit with his little brother too. Fucking
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to speak on it too much, but like, I did the dumbest shit back then. And like, imagine if I had money. Because money just accentuates the person you already are.
Yeah,
At the time.
exactly.
So like, right now, I'm still immature. I still fuck up. But I feel like now I have more of that balance of that consciousness that
Yeah,
speaks.
yeah,
My
yeah.
conscience speaks a lot louder nowadays.
Like if you
than
had money
before.
right now, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't do what you would have
I
done back
wouldn't be
then.
doing what I did before.
Yeah.
I would be fucking like, okay, I got this money right now. Let me invest it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm already thinking about when taxes hit. Like when taxes hit, I'm gonna hit the boy Shot by Ray with the little chicken, so we can get a couple videos done.
Yeah.
And he's already paid off, so he don't even have to ask for it no more.
Let's go.
And boom, we just work and fucking like, or like investing on the marketing and the promo, or even just in stocks. Like I be dabbling in stocks sometimes. Like I got Robinhood, I got fucking shit like that. Like I be trying to look at that. I seen that fucking damn. How about that?
Not bad.
Fucking. Oh, he's the richest motherfucker. Like almost the richest motherfucker out right now. Like.
Who is it?
It's not Zuckerberg. It's Elon
Amazon.
Musk.
Oh,
Elon
okay,
Musk.
okay.
I guess he has like an automated system of trading. So if you put like $200 in it, or like put like up to $500 or something like that, you put X amount, and it'll trade it for you automatically.
Damn.
And you'll make up to like $200 a week. I don't know if it's really authentic or if it's real or not.
I think I've seen that on TikTok.
But little shit like that, like those are the shits that we need to think about now, because that's the era that we're about to get into.
We're about to get into a lot of
so it's like, why not get into
digital marketing, all that shit. Like,
why not get into that? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you could really get your chicken without fucking even. You could be chilling, bro.
Yeah. And you're making
like you be on some Jay-Z shit, making money while you're asleep.
For real. Yeah, I think about that sometimes too, like investing like in some type of stock or something. But I know there's more. Like, remember like when the NFTs came out and all that. Mm-hmm. But there's gonna be some newer shit coming up pretty soon. I bet you next year we're gonna see some shit like that.
Exactly.
All right, my boy. Man, we've been talking on here for a while. I think this is gonna be one of the longest interviews. Especially,
so?
I think so. I mean, so far.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be done at 9. It's
Yeah, but let's get into real quick into the spicy questions, bro, and then because I don't want to keep you here long, and the spicy questions are a little bit more of a funner questions to ask. So let's get into the spicy questions, my boy. Konsept, spicy questions. All right, I'm just gonna go hit you with the first one. All right. What kind of music or what song would you want to would you want to play every time you enter a room?
For me,
like
song?
every time,
Song?
any song. Like as soon as you enter a room, what would be like your theme song?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah,
like not my song.
It could be any song. Like if you enter a room, what would be the song playing? You know what I mean?
Damn, that's a good one. Hold on, let me think on that real quick. Let me see. Okay, it would be the Method Man and Redman song.
The first one.
I get so hot that I could kiss.
Bro, that song is so hard. I need to download it right now.
The part 2 one.
Oh, okay.
Because when I used to skate. Shout out to the skaters and all that shit. I used to skate, bro. So
and you used to
my thing was like put my headphones on. Back when you had the long ass cord and shit.
Yeah.
I'd put my headphones on and I would just skate around Veterans Park. I get so hot. So like that shit, boom. If I walked in the room and that shit hit,
damn, that's hard that song, bro.
I feel lit.
I just remembered that song.
Yeah, bro, that one.
That beat, everything, shit.
But if we're talking my music,
what song?
Hold Up.
There you go. My favorite song too.
Up, the morning roll up. That's a slap. Yeah.
If you had to guess what's one people appreciate about you the most, what would that be? One thing they appreciate about you the most.
Damn, that's weird. Because then I feel like a narcissist. uh, I would just say that.
How about your family? You could even speak behind your family and your girl.
I think it would be that I'm a good host. So like, you come to my house. As soon as you come in, I'm like, you hungry? Like, shout my boy Gage Navarro.
Yeah,
Fucking dope ass singer, bro. And fucking
amazing
him.
voice.
He's one person that can speak on it. Every time he comes over, I'll be like, you hungry, bro? I'll make you a little pizza real quick before we get in the studio. Or fucking, you want water, soda? What do you feel?
That's dope, man.
You know, energy drink? We'll go to the store real quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You take care of him, yeah.
I try to make sure everyone around me feels cool. Like, even if I go somewhere else, like, I try to like acknowledge everybody.
Yeah.
And
That's
like,
dope.
I guess that.
That's dope, man. I think I can see that definitely from you. Like, as soon as I come to your house, you're the type like, hey, kid, so now what? You want a water? Hey, you want this? Like,
exactly.
Hey, when you go to the store, you need something?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's dope, man. What's like one of your biggest pet peeves when it comes to, say, social media? A pet peeve in social media. What's one thing you hate about it? A pet peeve.
You could see through motherfuckers when you could tell they're trying to act a type of way and that's not them. That's what I hate. Like when it's like you're trying to be this way and that's not you, and like motherfuckers.
Because you know people in real life, or what?
Yeah, like cringy shit, and it's like, bro, you're cringe. Like chill. Like that's not even you. Like
I see that.
I hate that. Like when people try to act like they somebody that they're not.
One person on social media, one person not in person. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I hate the most.
That's true. I know there's times where like what's the word? Like you're more what's the word? Like more you emphasize more. Mm-hmm. But then like in person it's not like you're going to emphasize everything you do, you know what I mean? Yeah. So some people might confuse it, but I mean cuz I know like me, like I host and I do the podcasting and not every time it's like ¿Qué pasa, raza? Like, you know, I'm not all the time like that.
You got to remember we're people, so like sometimes your mood changes. Yeah. So it's like I trip out on like when people are like, "Oh, you got to stick to this sound."
Yeah.
Like as far as music goes, you got to stick to this sound because this is what people are in like. But it's like, bro, mood changes.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Your moods change. Like I might be sad tomorrow, so I'm gonna make a sad song.
Yeah. Or
I might be fucking happy as fuck, so I'm gonna make some lit shit. Like, so it's all different. So that's why I really emphasize on trying to be versatile, so that people can. I want to be that artist that you can't turn off. Like, you got your playlist, you got your sad playlist, boom, Koncept's on it. You got your happy playlist, Koncept's on it. You got your party playlist, Koncept's on it.
That's dope.
You got your fucking, you about to take off on anything type shit, Koncept's on it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be...
And that's how your music is right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I try to shoot for that.
Let's see this one. What is the worst lie that you ever told as a kid? The worst lie.
The worst lie.
As a kid.
I remember when I was little and living in Porterville and fucking we lived on Morton right there by Burton Middle School. Or not Burton Middle School, Burton Elementary. And I stole one of my mom's rings.
What?
I stole one of my mom's rings and I fucking took it to this girl.
To give it to her?
Trying to give it to her. Type shit. She didn't even fuck with me. Like, she wasn't even trying to show me no love.
You just had a crush on her.
But, like, I just did it to try to, like, you know?
Win her over,
and
yeah.
Fucking, they came back to the house, like, walked it over, like, hey, you know, Blanca, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, like, no, I didn't. She took it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that probably, for sure, that one.
Yeah, I think I did some shit like that. I don't think I stole the ring. But I think I probably stole money from my parents to give to a girl. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to buy a bitch. I was purchasing a bitch at a fucking 5th grade.
We do not acknowledge prostitution.
It wasn't that. It was just me trying to buy her love. I wanted to buy her holding my hand at school. All right. We'll do the last one. All right. I was gonna ask this other one, but if we were in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, all right, who are the 3 people you want on your team?
On my team?
Yeah.
Wifey for sure.
All right.
My cousin OV. And
your kids obviously come, but they don't count it. The kids come with your.
Well, we're
wife.
talking about is different. We're talking about like. if you could win, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
there you
I'm
go.
thinking in my head like the kids are put somewhere safe.
Safe, yeah.
Like, but we're
And you
talking
gave
about,
and
like,
you gave
we
your
trying
wife
to
a gun. You gave
yeah,
Ovi
we
a gun.
try and protect the house type shit.
Yeah.
I'm giving the gun to my boy Padilla. I'm giving the gun to my wife. I'm giving the gun to my cousin Hova.
Oh, yeah.
OV.
That sounds like your protege right there, bro.
Ooh, OV?
No, I mean like just those three people right there. Like those are the three people you should probably carry within all your career.
No, yeah, man.
Your wifey,
I will.
Padilla, and your primo. You know what I mean?
Forever. Those people are always gonna be with me.
Shout out to you. Where's your primo at right now? I think I remember your primo back in the days.
He's probably at home. At home with his kids. He got 4 kids now. Fucking. I still get confused with the names because they're all with J's, bro. So it's like great. Like
he still raps? No, I remember he raps.
He still raps a little bit. He just don't do it as much no more. But he still fucks around. Like, he'll show me some shit sometimes, you know?
That's dope, man.
I know I'm gonna, like, once I blow up, because I'm gonna say that, it's gonna happen. Motherfuckers are gonna be lit one day and fucking...
He's definitely
part of that. I'm gonna get him on a record just to do it. You know, get him some bread.
You gotta make him like, I don't know, tell him, hey, you wanna be like my assistant or some shit? You know what I mean? Like, just mob with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like anything.
No, he'll probably be security.
Yeah, there you go.
Because that motherfucker got bangers.
Let's go.
You got bangers.
He's like, hey, you're the team lead of the security, man.
Yes, sir.
Running all these, you know.
Team leader.
Yeah, like I got not just not got one, I got like 3 securities.
You're the security director.
Yeah. All right. How about one more, and then we can end this. What is your biggest regret?
My biggest regret.
Yeah.
Lying to my wife.
Me too.
That's
I lied to my wife a few times. Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I'm gonna find somebody else that's like dope like her. Like fucking, I've been in situations where I ain't trying to go too detailed out, but I've been in situations where like, you know, I had to squabble, and fucking she thought a motherfucker was down real quick, but I just slipped on some gravel, and it was like 0.2 seconds, bro. I hit a little knee real quick, and in the moment of the knee, she came in and was like, bah, bah. And I was like, I got up like, hey, chill. It's good. I got it. So that right there.
Yeah, I think, I mean, there's other ways of lying. Like, I'm not saying I fucking cheat on my fucking wife. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more like.
Oh, no. Well, wait, what were you talking about?
Well, I said, what's the biggest thing what is your biggest regret? And then you said lying to your wife.
Lying to my wife.
Yeah.
But then you asked me something else after that, right?
I did?
Yeah, or you said something else after that.
No, I forgot already.
Okay, but well, before that, then it's lying to my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because, okay, that's why I said that. Because, like, we've been in situations where, like, she really had my back, you know what I mean? Like, whatever differences we may have had, like, in the midst of other shit, like, I've seen her in the light where she has my back. You know what I'm saying? Even, like, she might hate me in the moment. Like, when she comes home, she's like, man, I don't fuck with you right now. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But, like,
that's all women, bro.
but, like, she'll always, like, I've even overheard her, like, in convos, and she's like, no, Robert would never, or fucking blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, she's always talking me up to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why, like, one of the biggest regrets is lying to my wife. Because I don't think I'm going to find nobody else better than her, doper than her, that has my back the same way.
That's dope, man.
Or believes in me in the same way.
Happy for you on that.
Like, everybody believes in people differently. Like, she may not... Like, some people show it, like, in other ways. Like, she may not show it in the typical way, but I know she fucking believes in me.
Yeah. You know, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I regret lying to my wife, for surely.
That's hard, bro.
That's the biggest regret.
Shout out to the wives. Shout out to our girls, man, because definitely, I mean, I'm on check right now. I'm like a Nike walkie sign right now. Nike logo.
Just do it.
Do it. All right. My boy, hey. Man, we were in here for a minute, my boy. We've been talking. I mean, that's what it is when you talk to one of your day ones. If someone you knew for a long time, it's just like... Beautiful. It doesn't even seem like we did a podcast. We're literally just chilling. We were just chilling.
Yeah, I was like, damn, we can keep going, bro.
Yeah.
Make a 3-hour pod.
For real.
Nah, not that long.
But other than that, bro, hey, I appreciate you sliding through. I mean, I wish we could have performed here. You know, you could have rapped one of your songs. That would have been dope.
I could do a little acapella or something.
You didn't got to say that twice. But we have a show that where we're gonna do it live, and then now when you could perform, so you'll be back, all right? You'll be right with a rock. But yeah, buzzer free. You want it or written, whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get the mic a little bit closer. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, Konsept exclusive right here on Taco Tuesday. Let's see with my boy. Let's go.
I said,
Yeah.
word to my hitter.
Yeah.
Word to the bitches that pull up and tug on my zipper. Word to the fact that I work till I'm hurting my back just to go give you a picture, just to envision a vision. I took some L's, but I knew this shit, it was different. This shit official. She got the stripes and the whistle. She blowing, she know it okay. And he blowing, fuck. I said, hold on, let me do it again.
Let's go. Just because the screen turned off.
I said, word to my hitter. Word to the bitches that pull up and tug on my zipper. Word to the fact that I work till I'm hurting my back just so I give you a picture. Because it's just, you don't.
Yeah. It's like talking
splits
about
everybody. It splits motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like it's
exactly.
like politics.
Yeah,
You know
pretty
what I mean?
much. Yeah, I mean, here on Taco Network, bro, I always try to spread it as much as I can for everybody who watching. But like we believe in God here in Taco Network, and we're not saying that it's like we're like forcing on people to believe God, but man, definitely there is something higher than us, man. There is something that's more above than us. You know what I mean? Like,
Of course.
especially if you're here for like
just the pyramids alone, bro. Like I trip out on that. Like bro, there's no way motherfuckers had a string and a rock and they made that shit that straight.
nah.
Something else helped those motherfuckers
Yeah.
do that shit. And then, cause what was that? Like thousands of years BC or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then they say Noah happened not that long ago.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like, okay, so he said, yo, y'all fucking up. Let me wipe this out and restart. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, there's so much shit to believe, but the proof is there. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is like, come on, bro. You're really going to believe a motherfucker had a little roller with a rock with 300 motherfuckers pulling a fucking something ton, X amount ton rock, pulling it up to make it like, come on, bro. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. There's no way. And to this day, they're still straight, perfectly straight to the tip. Like, come on, bro.
I've been watching all those shows and they're like trying to figure it out and they're like,
But even then, if we figure it out, then what?
yeah.
What happens? Now you just acknowledge information that ain't going to even change your life. Because at the end of the day, when you die, that's what's going to happen after you die. Either nothing happens or you go to another place. So it's like you won't even know. Like, even if you knew that shit, it ain't going to, like, are we alone in the universe? Even if you know that, is it going to change your life?
Yeah.
No.
There's a video I was watching of some scientists. They're trying to figure out what really happens when you die. Bro, the last thing they had to do, guess what it was? They had to really die. So it's like...
Exactly. You won't know until you know.
You know what I mean? It's like one of those, like... Even like the whole thing about like God, that there's like an equation that says what God is and shit like that. It's like...
Like, bro, you're gonna...
It has no
I see
ending.
a comedian talk about it, and he's like, okay, so we're gonna sit here and be like, okay, nothing made everything.
Yeah.
He's also, y'all want to believe that nothing made everything, but you don't want to believe that something made it all?
Yeah.
And they're like, nothing is nothing, right? He's also, nothing is literally nothing. So you're going to believe that nothing made something, but nothing is nothing. So how could it make something?
Yeah, bro.
So, but you don't want to believe that somebody made something. Like, I don't know. It might sound dumb. Like, I might be saying some dumb shit.
It's actually
and other
that
people
easy,
might
though.
be like, yo, nah, this was tripping. But nah, like, you're willing to believe that nothing made everything, but nothing is nothing. So how could it make something?
For me, it's simple, honestly. Like, for me, it's like simple because I don't have to get so complex about it. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have to be like, well, where do you think your feet came from? Or like, you know what I mean? It's
Or they even say that we're the aliens. That supposedly we were on another planet.
Well, we are.
Came over here.
Because we're living fucking form. I mean, we're living.
You know what
people
we are?
on the planet.
You know what we are right now? We're like parasites.
Yeah.
Literally, because all we're doing is sucking the earth.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Sucking the earth dry.
Or we're killing it,
like,
too.
Instead of like actually trying to make it flourish, like caring about the environment, caring about shit like that. I mean, fuck, I can't be saying so much shit. I'm sucking down cigarettes and shit.
I was about to say that. Like, we do
I'm
shit
smoking
like.
a cigarette. That's fucking up the airway.
Yeah,
you know?
me too. I
So
smoke
I can't
weed.
say so much, but at the same time, it's like we're like nobody's better than anybody else.
Yeah, bro. It's just the shit we get.
It's
taught,
just
bro.
someone else's perspective, looking at a different lens.
Yeah.
Looking at it, talking about, oh, you're bad, but I'm not.
Yeah.
The same niggas that are like, oh, I'm vegan, but I'm smoking cigarettes. Or fucking, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's like, it's all contradictions. Hypocritical people walking against each other, trying to point the blame on somebody else, when in reality, it's all of us.
For real, man. We're all in the same fucking earth. Yo, man, we could get into this shit all day.
Yeah, let's knock it off. I need to go home.
Yeah, we got kids to take care of. Well, my kids, today.
My baby's asleep.
Yeah, unfortunately, my baby went to grandma's tonight.
Oh, shit.
So, and I'm like, fuck, I should have gone out tonight. She could have taken advantage of it.
Let's go
But,
to the
hey,
bar
my boy,
now.
shit, we should. And tacos, because I told you I want tacos. But other than that, I'm going to make a shirt that says other than that. I need to make that. For people who are listening right now, I'm making a shirt that says other than that. Hey, my boy. Hey, I want to thank you again for coming through the podcast, my boy. You know, it's always a pleasure to have you on here. We're gonna definitely be doing some Bars on Wheels tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Shout out to Bars on Wheels. Everybody putting this great event will be at tomorrow. So everybody who's watching right now the podcast, just know that we'll have a street taco episode coming up next after this interview.
Hello.
And it's going to be featuring Konsept, and we'll be in the city of Bakersfield at the Bars on Wheels event. And so we'll have we're going to have a lot of dope footage for you guys. Freestyles. Let's see what tomorrow brings for us. It's a party, but hopefully we're not too much in a party vibe. We're trying to be rappers tomorrow.
Nah, we'll be all right.
But yeah, man, and Bakersfield is not that bad. It's not that far.
Nah, it's like...
I was even thinking of doing other shit before, too, because it's like at 6:30.
They want us there at 5.
Yeah,
They want me there at 5 because the performance. All
Okay.
the performers do sound check, so we got to get there at 5.
Well, I was gonna say let's go a little early just to eat too.
Yeah, wifey gets out at 3. I was gonna get braided up, but I could just rock a beanie.
It's up to you.
So we could just bounce at like by 4 maybe.
Whenever you're ready,
or
bro.
if she gives me a braid, then boom. Well, I'm gonna get a haircut actually at 3:30.
Oh, okay.
And then fucking.
I drive fast.
Yeah, so if anything, by 4:30, 4:45, we'll be out. No, fuck no, we gotta be out before then. But we'll figure it out.
Just hit me up and we'll be. I'll be ready.
Yeah.
I need to charge all my fucking batteries for my camera.
If anything,
I
I'll
should've
probably
started
just
right
rock
now.
a beanie.
That one?
Not this one.
I still have the hats you gave me. For those, I still rock them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son
I got new hoodies coming.
hoodies.
Yeah.
Oh, I need one.
Yeah, the GX hoodies.
Yeah, my son liked the yellow one.
Yeah.
He said, Dad, is this a race car hat? And I was like, where would you get race car? And I was trying to figure out where he would think that was from a race car. And I was like, no. He's like, looks like a race car hat. I was like, no, this is my friend. He's a rapper. Oh, that's even better. And so he always wears it. He wore it to Legoland one year.
Okay.
And you could see some people were looking at it like, oh, what the hell's like,
What is that?
what is that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What is that? Let me
Yeah,
see.
GX. But yeah, hey, my boy, thank you for coming through, man. Taco Network, Taco Tuesday here. It was a pleasure talking to you. Everybody, make sure you guys go follow Konsept on IG, on Facebook, on Pornhub, on Twitter.
I got an OnlyFans. Me and the wifey be getting spicy.
Yeah, making hella money. But yeah, man, make sure you guys follow him on all social media platforms as well as Spotify. Listen to his music. For you guys who have not listened, please listen. I guarantee you will not be disappointed just because he makes the music that your ears are craving for. Like, you want to hear good music. You want something that's not skippable in the car or while you're fucking your bitch, something, you know what I mean? You want to leave that shit playing, you know what I mean? Play Hold Up.
Play and let it go.
Yeah, play Hold Up when you're fucking your bitch. I'm just kidding. Yeah, man. Add me too on Instagram if you guys want. Add the Taco Network for sure, though. Taco Network 559 on IG. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, guys. A lot of you guys are watching, but a lot of you guys are not subscribed. Subscribe, please, if you guys can.
Subscribe to that shit, motherfucker.
Hit the like button as well, because this is the shit that's going to get me paid. I want to start buying tacos on for the show. So,
we don't
man,
want to make them no more. We're fucking sick of it. We're fucking sick of it, bro.
we need to make a cash app so that like people want to send money for tacos specifically. Like, I'm gonna call it like money for tacos. And
The
it's
taco
gonna be,
fund.
Yeah, just for tacos. That way we can have tacos on you guys. And so yeah, man. Well, guys, I'm gonna let you guys. Let me play the outro, and then we're gonna leave out this bitch. All right, guys. Well, like I said, everything I said, I'm just remember what the fuck I said. But yeah, guys. Thank you, Konsept, for pulling through, my boy. It's been another episode of Taco Tuesday podcast show. Make sure you guys tune in next week. We're gonna have another guest before the year's over. One more person before 2023 is a wrap, and then 2024 is gonna be even. I can't wait to show you all what we got for 2024. Let's go. We got that. A lot of big artists. Any artists watching, hit me up, man. Send me a DM. You guys want an interview? You guys want a podcast? You want to do a street taco episode? Anybody doing like behind the scenes, like a music video? You guys want to do behind the scenes? I could pull out. You know what I mean? We there, my boy. So you guys have a good night. Other than that, Taco Tuesday podcast show. We out this bitch. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night. Konsept, we in the building. Let's go. Y buenas noches, raza.